Hello everyone, welcome to my second video for to-do backend part that I'm going to explain as you can see in the screen. So without any further delay, let's proceed. Okay, so as you can see, you can see start point, end point, to do backend, and some stuffs are written there. Okay, you can see with some flows. Okay, so this is just a diagram and flowchart, you can see. So I'm not going to get into the detail, but I'm just going to give a brief that how the steps have been taken. This is the things I did before I wrote any code. Okay, or you can say with the time I code, I implemented some new thing like this here. So but the basic thing I have written this before the code. Okay, so how I started, first thing first, I created a database.js file in the configuration folder. You can create many folder so that user can be having some feasibility. Not user, the developer, you can, I would say you guys are. Okay, so connect with the MongoDB is title there. Okay, where we would be connecting with the Mongo, simple, with the database, and we would be importing Mongoose, which is a package. It is MongoDB and Mongoose is a little bit different, but Mongoose just provides some packages that help us to work with the code and provide database URL, what it is. It is connected to the .env file where we keep all secret that we don't push on GitHub or we don't share with anyone. Okay, we don't want to. Okay, because of security reasons. Okay, so and after that, connecting with the database, we export the database and then we connect record.js file whenever we want in wherever it is required. Okay, and after configuration file folder, we proceed toward the model where, where we create the most important thing, schema. Okay, as you can see, create schema is written down there, user model is there, to do model is there. Let's go left. As you can see, user model is there, import mongoose, create schema, required fields, and export schema. Okay, import mongoose I've already told. Create schema means whatever the things you are required to fill up in the form, right? So what you need: first name, last name, email address, password. These are the four things only required. Okay, and you may be required user roles as well, but I don't want to because it's just a simple to do backend part. Okay, so now get to the to do model, and to do model would be having different schema like I have explained in my front end part, that title to do would be having some title, then task, and there is some mm, sorting thing as well. So you will see how it is in the code part. Now next comes the controller part where we do all the logics. As of course, user authentication controller would be different for the login and sign up. Same thing. Yeah, and to the controllers is here. As you can see, there are great list about 12 to do logics I have written. And for authentication, user registration and login. Here, after login and registration, I will be after registration I will be creating token for a particular user, and after login I will be creating cookies that I will be sending to the web browser that will be used as a middleware to authenticate user for their respective to-do dashboard and to-dos as well. Okay, now come to the to-do controller. As you can see, to-do title creation, get to all to-do, get a specific to-do. So these are all logics that I have written or going to be written. Some of them are still there. And next comes the controller. After writing all the logics, what is the next thing? We have to test, and we have to send the URL where we are going to test all of these. So user routes would be there and to do routes would be there. Okay, so here authentication middleware written as well here. So what I've said in here, auth control, here I will be creating token for the particular user, and I will, after login, I will be sending us cookies, right? That token as a payload. Here, that authentication middleware will be checking for every route, not every route. For to do, I think it would be requiring all of them. Just accept this home route, and here user route would be there for the login only, because I am sending the token part in the log. I'm sending the cookies only in login, so I would be authenticating with that auth middleware right here after after the login, so that user get into the dashboard directly, respect to dashboard. Then comes to the main thing where all things comes here. The database comes here, model schema, no, not model schema, model schema would be controller, and our routes would be there, and other middleware would be there, as you can see. So here I would be installing my express and importing it here, then importing database and connecting it here as well, exporting of app.js to server.js, and other middleware would be there as well, you will see in the code. Then after app.js, what is the main thing? It is not listening right now how it would start. So in the server.js file, import app.js, we have to require it, of course, and then we will be listening onto the port 400. I've written there, it would be 4000, little spelling mistake, you can say. This is the endpoint, simple. This is the little steps that I have made before proceeding towards my code, so that I will be having some vision that what the steps are remaining and what I have to do. So this is the basic thing I wanted. So this is the backend planning part. Okay, this was a backend planning part, so I think it is done now. Now I will be explaining the things inside the VS Code with the code. Okay, so see you there. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.